to interrupt what you were saying, but I just wanted to see the look on your face when you saw. Now, I know that Heavenly Father, it's important that we not hide our talents, because I'm serious. I've gotten so much enjoyment out of that picture. I've got a frame that I'm trying to piece around it to make it, look really nice so I can hang it up on my wall. But anyway, can somebody read number 2 that I gave out? Matthew 5:16.
That's me.
Okay, Sister Freeman.
Matthew 5:16. Let your light so shine before men that they may use your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's the key right there. It's whenever, I'm always going back to Sister Curtis. I'm sad she's not here today. I should have called her this morning to see if she needs a ride or something. But anyway, Sister Curtis, the glory what glorifies her Heavenly Father is the joy that she gets when she just is so filled with joy, y'all. Y'all don't understand the difference from just a few years ago and now. I don't know when she started crocheting like this, but I mean the difference is just night and day. It's amazing. And I just love to see this joy on her face and her happiness. It's such a good thing, because I worried about her a lot, because she's a sweetheart, but I just worried about her so much. Now, some things that we can do in order to find our talents. Before I go on, I got to show y'all this one. This is another sister. I was hoping she's here. This is Sister Miklas. Actually, a couple of years ago, whenever I was doing a Thanksgiving play, I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but anyway, at the last minute, I asked Brother and Sister Miklas if they could help us. Well, this is 30 seconds. She doesn't say a word. Hopefully, y'all can see it. But anyway, she doesn't say a word, but I'm telling you, this lady can entertain, because what I'm saying in the play is, can you two act like that you're mad at each other? And this is what she does. I want to show you. It's so cute. You probably can't, hopefully you can see it, but let me get it over here. Here we go. It's 30 seconds of joy. I mean, she's just to see what a ham she is. But this was totally ad-libbed. Can everybody see it? Hold on, let me redo it. I've got the mute on. Let me redo it, and then it's 30 seconds. So. She just stole my show. Here we go. Here we go one more time. Sorry about that. Y'all can hear the audience's laughter. Can everybody see that? Anyway, she was I'm telling you, I rarely get, that's my talent, is acting. I love to make people laugh. And I rarely get upstaged, because see, these are my characters that y'all can, these are all me. You can, if you want to see all these characters performing, you can go to iambrenda.com and you can see me. Each one of them has a different personality and stuff, and it's trying to promote my book, Staying September. But anyway, so Sister Miklas, when she upstaged me, well, I just stood back and said, you know what, she is good. She's really good. Okay, now there's 6 different things that the book tells us that we should do to help us learn our talents, and I'm just going to read them very quickly because they're pretty just point blank. First of all, we should ask Heavenly Father. Sister Joy already said this, to help us learn about our talents. I loved Brother Smith's talk today whenever he said, I challenge each one of us to get down on our knees and ask Heavenly Father, what am I here for? What do you want me to do? That's exactly, it goes along with this lesson. I challenge all of us to do that. Say, Heavenly Father, help me know what my talents are. And remember what I said, something that you love to do. That's what your talents are. And the second thing is we must be willing to spend the time and the effort to develop the talents that we are seeking. Number 3 is we must have faith that our Heavenly Father will help us, and we must also have faith in ourselves. The number 4 is we must learn the skills necessary for us to develop our talents. We might do this by taking a class, asking a friend to help us, or by reading a book. The next one is we must practice using our talent. Every talent takes effort and work to develop. The mastery of a talent must be earned. And the next one is 6, we must share our talent with others. And that is the most important one. It is by using our talents that they grow. Now, somebody has Matthew 25:29. That's number 3.
Okay. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath.
Exactly. Do y'all remember the story about the three men that were given talents? And it was really money, wasn't it? But it was called talents. But it was also very symbolic of talents, and it's exactly the truth. Heavenly Father gives Eva. He might just give me 1 talent, and if I don't use it, he's going to take it away and give it to Eva. Yes, Sister
I
Claire.
think maybe going with Nikki is sometimes as mothers and as young mothers, we have strived to put our children first and trying to help them develop their stuff and develop their talents and making sure they're okay. That as mothers we lose our talents or we don't have time for them anymore. And then I've also caught myself maybe like, well, I like to do this, this, and this, but then I compare it to somebody who does, too, and so I'm like, well, she does better than I do, so, So I think that's really hard is to remember to always take time out for yourself, whether it be when your kids are asleep or when you're at school. Take an hour each day and really find something, not necessarily because of your talent, but find something that you like to do for yourself and put yourself, because sometimes when we feel like we're putting ourselves forward, we feel selfish, and it's really important to do something for yourself.
Right. But it's not a selfish thing whenever you're doing something that helps you feel better about yourself. I know that I used to go to BYU. I felt so selfish doing it. I would get a babysitter whenever BYU Education Week was going. I would get a babysitter and I would go to BYU Education Week. I'm telling you, have y'all ever went to those? Those are just, they are so packed with uplifting, and you just feel like you're just walking on water after that, and then you can just fly without wings. It is just so amazing. So here I am feeling guilty for getting a babysitter, and then I come back and I'm a better mother. So Nikki, don't ever feel guilty about going and taking a class for yourself or doing something just for you. Nobody, your kid, leave your kids with your mom or whatever, because it makes you a better person. It makes you feel better about yourself, which in turn makes you a better mother. And so that goes with all of us. Now, I have a question. How can we develop our talents in spite of our weaknesses? Does anybody have any ideas? Jordan.
We need to be patient with ourselves as we are developing the talent,
That is so true.
because sometimes you get impatient with
I know.
yourself and with others, and you need to forgive yourself, but you need to be in tune with Heavenly Father. When you walk with Him minute by minute and you rely upon Him, He will give you those things that you need at that particular hour or particular moment. My mother had a talent of drawing and crochet. She crocheted the Lord's Supper by hand. I remember that when I was a little child. But it got lost somewhere in the shuffle. But I remember her doing that. But there was times she was impatient because the string wasn't just right or the color wasn't just right. But then she got on her knees and asked God to show her, to reveal unto her exactly the way He wanted it done. And she prayed every time. And by relying upon the Lord, He gave her the inspiration and the guidance that she needed. So be patient with yourself.
That's right, Nikki. Be patient with yourself. This is Nikki and Sister Curtis Hour. Now, speaking of weaknesses, you're right, Sister Bartlett. We do need to be patient with ourselves. And now there was a lady, a young girl by the name of Shelly Mann, and she was such an example of somebody that had a weakness, and then she ended up making it a strength. At the age of 5, she had polio. Now this is Marvin J. Ashton talking, and this is in the conference report of April of 1975. Her parents, so she had polio when she was 5. Her parents took her daily to a swimming pool where they hoped the water would help hold her arms up as she tried to use them again. When she could lift her arm out of the water with her own power, she cried for joy. Then her goal was to swim the width of the pool, then the length of the pool, then several lengths of the pool. She kept on trying, swimming, enduring day after day after day until she won the Olympic gold medal for the butterfly stroke, one of the most difficult of all swimming strokes. Have y'all ever done the butterfly?
Yes.
It's hard. I couldn't even start doing it. I look at it and I'm like, oh, I don't think so. You know, it's very difficult. So this is